but it's really not my business, so ultimately, I don't care. What does bother me is that I've caught Sam straight up checking out my girlfriend. I've noticed Jenna noticing it too and being uncomfortable with it. I didn't think my girlfriend had noticed it first. About 2 months ago, when my girlfriend and I were coming home from dinner with a friend, we heard the two of them screaming at one another from inside their apartment. My girlfriend wanted to knock and see if things were okay, and I didn't want to get involved at all. So we ended up knocking. Sam answered and said it wasn't the best time. Jenna pushed past him and left with a suitcase. He called after her, but she told him to go screw himself, and that was that. 2 weeks later, we didn't hear a thing from either of them. My girlfriend texted Jenna asking if she was okay and got no response. This next bit I only know because my girlfriend told me. She caught Sam as he was leaving while she was coming home from work and asked him if things were okay. He confirmed they broke up and that Jenna had moved out completely. The next day, while I was at work, my girlfriend went to his place to see how he was doing, and he explained to her what happened. It's not really relevant, but because I know some people may be curious, apparently, he cheated, and Jenna broke up with him. I feel like there's more to the story, given that they were in an open relationship, but I don't know if that's all Sam told my girlfriend or if that's all she told me. Ever since then, my girlfriend and Sam have been texting pretty much every day, if not every other day. I told her I'm a little uncomfortable with how close they've gotten. She said she feels bad because he doesn't really have anyone now. I told her it's his fault for being a cheater, and it bothered me that she has sympathy for him. She agreed to dial it back but said she wouldn't ignore him completely. Then I asked 2 really stupid questions. The first was if she was attracted to Sam. I expected her to say no, honestly, because she's always told me that I'm exactly her type, looks and personality-wise, and that he and I are completely different. She said that's not a fair question. When I asked why, she said she should be allowed to find other men attractive without it being an issue and that surely I'm attracted to other women. I agreed, but I said it's different when it's a guy who's been eyeballing her at every opportunity. I took her silence after that as a yes. I also took it to mean she actually did notice him checking her out. The second stupid question was if she had the opportunity to sleep with him guilt-free, would she do it? She again said I'm being unfair because if she says yes, then I'll be pissed even though she'd have permission to do it. My response was, so that's a yes. We were quiet for a while after that until someone texted her. She looked at the message and then looked away, and I asked who it was. She didn't answer me, and I got visibly upset. I started walking to our bedroom and grabbed a bag to pack some clothing. She followed me and said they're just friends. I asked if she would be willing to show me her phone. She hesitated but said yes, but the hesitation was enough for me. I grabbed my bag and my laptop and told her I just need to get away from here for a while and clear my head. She asked what that meant, and I said I have to think about some things and left. So here I am, sitting in a hotel room, wondering what the heck is happening in my relationship and wondering if I screwed things up, if she did, or if we both did. Update 1. Thank you everyone for the encouraging comments and for reaching out personally, even if I didn't respond. Lots of people said that I made a lot of mistakes, not checking her phone, not confronting him, leaving after our fight, etc. Hindsight, I guess, but I just didn't want to be there anymore at that moment. I was able to reach out to Jenna. She confirmed that she and Sam had an open relationship, but it was one-sided, which she said worked for the longest time until it didn't. She said she told Sam after the first time we were invited for dinner that my girlfriend was off limits. Then she confirmed she came home and caught them kissing. She also said it's not the first time he's broken the rules. She apologized for not telling me sooner but said she just wants to put him behind her. She also asked me not to contact her again. I called my sister afterward, who was also the one who helped me find Jenna's socials, and we talked about me coming home for a while to clear my head. I said that it entirely depends on what I find when I get home. I might have been able to forgive a kiss. When I got home last night, our apartment was empty. It surprised me how not surprised I was that she wasn't there. I put my things down, took a deep breath, and went to his apartment. When he answered, I pushed on the door to open it wider, and my attention went immediately to her. I asked her if we could talk alone. She didn't move and looked towards him, and he sarcastically told me to come in. So I did, and then he shut the door. I told him I knew about the kiss. She looked surprised, but he didn't. He said, "You talked to Jenna then?" And I said, "Yeah, she told me everything." He said he doubted that. I said I knew he'd cheated on Jenna before, and he admitted that he'd broken the rules of their relationship before but said Jenna isn't a saint either. He said their relationship was incredibly toxic on both sides. I said she seemed like a good person to me, and he responded that I don't know her, they were together for 7 years, and he knows her better than anyone. I said I didn't believe him. My girlfriend told me that Jenna sent her really nasty messages when she texted her asking if she was okay and tried to apologize. I shrugged and said, "So?" She had every right to be angry. Sam immediately jumped to her defense and said, "At me, Paige didn't know the rules of our relationship, so for all she knew, that kiss was within them." It was quiet for about a minute, and then I asked my girlfriend how long it took after I left for her to come knocking on his door. She told me I left her in relationship limbo and she didn't know if I was even coming back. That didn't answer my question, but I dropped it because I knew I was never going to get an honest answer. I didn't need to ask if they slept together because she had no pants on and was in a t-shirt, and he was only wearing sweatpants. I went to leave and told her I was moving back home. I said I'd be emailing our landlord to tell him I want out of the lease and that she'd be taking it over completely. She said she can't afford that. I told her I don't care. Then I left. I called my sister, and she's making arrangements to come get me, but she's 9 hours away and won't be able to make it until tomorrow or Tuesday. It gives me time to pack my stuff at least. I'm not exactly thrilled that I'll be staying here for a day or two. Unfortunately, I can't turn off my feelings for her, and knowing she's across the hall sleeping with another man isn't awesome, but I can't afford the hotel again. I don't really know how I'm feeling right now. I went from anger, to sadness, to anger again, and now I just feel numb. So that's it. Again, wondering how we got here. Our relationship wasn't perfect, and we had our issues, but I never thought we'd end up here.